Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. I got Paul behind me. I got Don in front of me. We're out for our normal Monday, but we decided to do something abnormal today. The great Marty Feldman once said, "AB normal." We are sitting currently in the mouth of the Salmon River, casting for giant king salmon. They're all around us. They're attacking us. I'm going to show you the screen in a second. Right now I'm looking at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm looking at a whole pile of them. We've got a couple charter boats out here this morning trolling around. A bunch of drift boats back behind me casting. We're going to give this inside stuff. We're only in 10 foot of water currently. We're going to give this inside stuff a few more minutes. It's 6:40. We're going to fish this till at least 7, maybe a touch more. I got to get us out of the weed line here. And I got them on live scope. I'll show you live scope in a second. But then, man, there's a pile of them right there. Look at them. Unbelievable. Those are all salmon. Those are all salmon. So we're going to do our thing here, see if we can't get a couple going. And if not, we're going to run out to 100 foot of water, and we're going to look for some more biters out there and try and vertical jig them with heavy metal. That ought to be interesting. And if all else fails, maybe we'll go look for a smallmouth or two somewhere. So stay tuned. I'll be back. These guys won't let me fish. I'm just running the electronics, and we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. What's up, everybody? How you doing? It's Monday. You guys saw from the first video, we're up here in the Salmon River. We just went up and took a little ride around the estuary to see what it looked like and show these guys. And we didn't have anything go in close this morning. We did go out as deep as 100 feet. We found some fish and some marks in 60 to 75, some pretty good schools of bait. Don had something on out deep. Could have been a lake trout. Didn't really look like a king, but it didn't stay on long. We were in 75 foot of water. We caught a bunch of gobies.
Big ones.
We got the camera down when we got inside 50 feet, and there were just gobies everywhere. The bottom was paved with them. We did come in shallower and look for a few bass for a few minutes, but not for very long. We probably spot locked a dozen times on marks that we had out in deeper water, but never really saw good marks to get right on top of. We're probably a little late, probably a week and a half late to have the good numbers of fish still out front. Right in the mouth of the estuary, in the mouth of the Salmon River this morning. I mean, we were here an hour before dark, and they were jumping everywhere as you're casting until your arm falls off. They don't want to know nothing. They're just jumping everywhere. So, but it was something different. We came up and looked around and tried something besides jigging for walleyes on a Nida Lake, and we could have been heroes today instead of zeros. Could have went either way very quickly, but it still was fun. I thank you guys for joining me and humoring me. I got a lot of ideas, although I'll tell you, the live scope, everything showed up beautiful. I was switching back and forth between down view and forward facing. We saw even in 75, 80 foot of water, we could vertical jig them. We could see everything perfectly clear, could see our jigs on the bottom. So this will be fine tuned, and we'll have other targets to deal with fall and winter and whatnot. So we got plenty of time. But I just thought we'd do something a little different this morning. We normally do our kind of our same old thing, and so we came and did something different. You never know what could have happened. I want to thank everybody that came out to see me at Sportsman's Days at Carpenter's Brook Fish Hatchery over the weekend. There wasn't a huge turnout, but it was still fun and nice to see some people. And other than that, I don't think I got anything else. You guys got anything?
No, I think we should have brought our clubs or spears instead of the fishing rods today.
We could have brought the bow and arrows, and every time they jump, fling.
That was amazing to see. I've never really seen like that before, so that was kind of cool.
And that wasn't a lot of them. Like there are days where they're just everywhere, you know. A lot of them are up in the river already, but not all of them, you know. And it's still early. It's I don't even know what day of the month is it.
25th.
Oh, I guess that's later than I thought. So most of them are probably up in the river, except for those right there. All right, so thanks for joining us. Have a great day. I got to get out of the way here before I get run over. And I'll see you guys tomorrow back on Oneida Lake.
Keep your
tip up.